Cause I'm here for you, baby. So don't disappoint me. When I get here, be ready for
Okay,
me.
okay, okay,
Be ready
okay.
for me when I
Tell
get
us,
here.
video man.
Okay, because I'm gonna be ready for you.
Hello, hello,
Okay.
hello. All right, y'all. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. All right, all right. Hey, y'all.
That's it. That's all.
Welcome. Oh, look at y'all putting up on time. Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody putting up in the building. Video man, I need you to upload last week video, please. I didn't get to put no recaps this week. But yeah, everybody that's put up in the building, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is What's the Word Poetry, Season 4, Episode 5. And we all here to share some poetry tonight. You either here to share some or here to hear some. Either way, you're here. So thank you for being here. I am your host, It's a Blessing. This is my co-host, aka Poetry Husband, Lou the Poet God. Look at my face on the flyer, Miss Tierra Nicole. Yeah, oh, I can't wait. Oh, yes. Tierra Nicole, my face on the flyer in the building. Yeah. But yeah, y'all know my poetry husband, Lou the Poet God, here to get you cooking up. Y'all know how he do on Wednesdays. Catch him every Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern at the Poets Lounge. Come talk your shit. Don't be scared over there. We all do the same thing, you know. We all welcome everywhere. No filters, no none of that. You know what I mean? So come be you, do your thing. But are we ready for episode 5? Because this is episode 5 of season 4. Okay, and them homework words has been posted since the weekend. So who's going to have homework for me? Yeah, yeah, husband, fix your face, cause he ain't got no homework. But y'all know he gonna work it out as he does every week. I I'm my bad because I didn't give the what's the word that goes along with the little details of the homework.
She had a plot twist this week.
Yeah, it was a plot twist.
A plot
So
twist.
the words that was in the black are the actual words to be used, but the words that are in the green are another version of the words that are in the black. So it's the old versions and the update versions. My piece that I did tonight, I used both words. So you got the option to use either or, but just make it look good, make it sound good. We all here for a good time.
It's the
So
big.
yeah, make it look good, make it sound good. Come upstairs and share. Yeah, you
Please
know.
do. Please do.
hmm So in the meantime, between time, Miss Tierra Nicole, how you feeling tonight, mamas? We waiting on our second face on the flyer too, Mr. G Dash Jones.
I was like, he
I
was just
can't
on the
wait
share
to you.
stuff. Go on, share his cell phone in here. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah.
Dash on in here. G
hmm
dash on in here.
Absolutely. Hello. I'm glad. I can't wait to hear what you got, cause yeah, you dope. That's why I
Tierra
had to make sure
Nicole
you
in the
came
building.
back. Yeah.
It's,
It's her third time here, y'all. The first time was her birthday. She agreed to come do it on her birthday, and Tag was tagging on her.
the name itself just do it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
The second time she was here though. The second time. Whew. She lit my soul on fire. Yeah. hmm
Now she lit your soul on fire.
That's another Taurus. May 1st.
Oh,
She was out here rapping for the Bulls. Yeah. No bullshit. This big bullshit. hmm
I love it. I
And I
love it.
am well loved. My energies was but we up now.
We
See how
up.
that?
That's what I'm talking
We
about.
up now.
We up now. Shit.
hmm I see them sevens there. They did that. hmm Am I Kadesh? So how y'all all feeling tonight? Big Taurus, hello. No bullshit, but big bullshit. Hello. hmm
Not no bullshit, but big bullshit.
Right,
I'm with it. I'm with it.
right. You hear me? Mm-mm-mm.
Your box should be on fire at this point, huh?
I mean, Miss Tierra Nicole coming upstairs. Yeah, face on the flyer, she in here.
Hey, look, when
Mhm.
you feeling that
Hey,
ambitious
hey,
and ready, I
hey.
love that. Yeah, I
Hello,
love
hello.
that.
Yeah.
Hey now,
Hello.
stay there.
Sorry about my lighting. I don't know what's going on.
You good, love. We see you.
That's what's up. How y'all feeling tonight?
I am amazing.
Bless, bless,
I
bless.
am amazing. Looking beautiful as usual. It's the locks for me. Pretty
Just,
smile and that glow. We see you even in that darkness. We see you, baby. You glowing.
All
you
right.
Mm-hmm.
as a you as a face on the fly. She say, "Can I ask you a quick question for you jump into you? How long you been doing this?"
Ooh. So technically, I've been doing this since I was 9 years old. My grandmother taught me how to write poetry at that age, and I've been writing ever since. So I've been doing this for years.
Woman after my heart. That's what I'm talking about. Forever, forever,
Mm-hmm.
ever. Okay, that's
Forever,
beautiful. Listen.
ever.
So I'm
I
gonna move
love
along
hearing
here.
her story because she said that's what she said. So you know it's the truth because it ain't changed yet. She said her Grammy told her.
I love
Shout
it.
out to
That's dope.
Grammy.
That's
Yes.
dope.
Hmm.
Wow.
Shout
I'm
out to
gonna box
Grammy.
down so you can get the
All
big
right,
dog.
hold on, my Chloe. Hold on, baby.
Do you not yet? You want me hold it? Wait.
Go, yeah, you go downstairs. She ready. Face on the flyer upstairs. She
You
here
have to
on
wait.
time.
That's what I was saying.
Thank you, husband. Big Tierra Nicole, y'all. She upstairs. She made it back over
Yes,
here.
I sure did. Made it across the street.
Thank you. And you make sure you let the people know where to find you because you know she don't be on tag. She only over here for me. Okay. She only over here for Sam. But she got her own places where she be and where she been. So let them know what you be having going on your end.
All right, so my name is Tierra Nicole. For those of you who don't know, I am a poet out of Jacksonville, Florida. And y'all can hit me up on IG. It's basically my same handle name, Tierra Nicole, all one word, TIERRAHNICOLE.
Hmm.
That's me. And let's see. Should I just go ahead and jump into it?
Go ahead, love. It's your house tonight. We here for you.
All right, that's what's up. All right, so I'm a huge hip hop head and I love doing hip hop references. So this is called Hip Hop Poetic Soul. So here we go. They treated me like I was public enemy number one, making me feel like I had to fight the power, but I took it back and I embraced it. They told me that I was different and eccentric, like Arrested Development, but I am everyday people. And I might have lost myself along the way because I used to get drunk every day to pass the time just to get by like Talib Kweli so that I could escape my problems. But deep down, I knew that I can't keep running away, so God put me on a quest to find my tribe because I was going down the wrong path. Yet I came to a fork in the road and I was faced with two choices. You can get with this or you can get with that. And I chose the latter because it's poetry is where it's at. Unfortunately, I lost some people in the process while pursuing my spiritual journey. So shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. And it did hurt me. I felt like an outcast, but ain't no sorry, Miss Jackson's, because I was tired of the fall, so I had to spring into action. I turned my pain into the power that I need to fuel this poet in me because my poems are my testimonies. Spoken word was the plunger that I used to unclog what was blocking my blessings. See, that's just the art of storytelling, and I'm letting the whole world know that this is happening. So, like T.I., I'm serious about this poetry. I had to get on my job and find a motivation so that I can repair the broken pieces of my enemy. I had to look in the mirror like Bruno Mars and Louise, and I realized that I'm a soul survivor like Akon and Young Jeezy. So let me clear my throat as I quote Nas and say, I know I can be where I want to be. If I work hard at it, then I'll be where I want to be. And whatever's meant for me will be. So allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Tierra Nicole, and this is the new me. And I'm casting out everything that was meant to destroy me. And I'm continuously thanking God for arming me with this pen and pad to tell my story. See, God blessed this black thought and this Badu in me and encouraged me to get back to my roots. So now I can look to God and smile and say, I don't have to worry because I know that you got me. So like Busta Rhymes said, if you really want to party with me, you first got to get right with your energy. No flip mode. Only real like-minded people can ride with me because like Ashanti, I was foolish. And it left me in a dilemma like Nelly and Kimberly, and I almost went ludicrous. So I had to grab those bad energies by the throat and say, move, bitch, because this is my magic hour. Like Janae Aiko, and like Common said, there's a light that shines, so I'm ready to go. So you can miss me with that bad energy, because I'm headed for that lovely sunshine like Floetry, soaking up every last ray, no longer blind, and I'm no longer trapped inside my own mind. I get out of that bind, and I had to say no to anything that doesn't help me grow and say yes to the things that are in my best interest. And I'm starting to love this brown skin that I'm in like India Arie. Plus, I'm resonating with this beautiful soul that's within me. And even though I am not my hair, my locks are a representation of my spiritual growth. So if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Because my life is like one long ass movie. I'm just using this ink to paint a bigger picture.
Hello. Yes. Y'all heard all them references she used? Honey, baby, I want to be like you when I go up in these poetry streets. Excuse me. Because, yes, honey, you definitely did that. It's the hey now, say now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Now y'all see why I was on her. I'm gonna tell the story again. I found her on TikTok initially, and then I followed her on Instagram, and I was on her inbox on both of them. And then she finally was like, "Yeah, I come upstairs. I come across the street over there." She came on her birthday, and then my body and his friends was tripping. They ain't let her do her thing, but then she came back. She came back, and this is her third time here now. So see, third wasn't the charm. It was number two for me. Hold that. Is that my? That's my. All right, all right, my Chloe. Anything else you want to say before you go downstairs, or you want to do another piece? I see you, my Chloe. I see you, baby.
I can hop downstairs and I'll come back up with another piece for
All
you.
right. Okay. Love.
Thank you, Queen.
All right, my Chloe. My Don Yance. Round of applause. Hello. Look at my.
Hey, how you
Hello.
doing?
I'm well. How are you, love?
Okay. Um, this is a little lengthy, so I'll make you aware of that now. It's about 5 weeks worth of words, but I'm here, and I think I used most of them.
And she made me
Yeah,
send
most
her
of them.
5 weeks worth of words, y'all.
So it's in a three part. I will let y'all know the title when it breaks up to the next one. So we'll start with "We Kissed the Night." In the soft quiet of night, we dare, where fledgling passions break the mere air. Your gallant touch and the flame that swells in the intricate dance as my anima unfurls. With willpower, fierce insist, our bodies entwine
Oh no.
each
My
moment
Chloe.
efficient, bold, and sure. I guide, I cradle, I worship, I raise, and the tender aftermath of fiery blaze. You struggle, sorry, you sear, you cling, you possess. Our skin's delinquents, along with caress. Boundaries vow, fall to the floor. We push, we pull, we demand, we implore. Your hands trace paths of heavenly fire. Every flick, every shake fuels the desire. Epiphany in touch and momentary freeze as we delve, penetrate with ease. Inch by inch, you burrow deep. I breathed, our breaths, like illusions lost in the sweet. With each thrust, we test the nadir's edge, hovering between the abasis and the pledge. You take, you burn, you nudge, you feel. Toler, ah, to, to, Toolery whispers, bend the wheel. The clout of your grasp is firm and true. Manipulation of flesh I eagerly pursue. No withdrawal, no yielding here. Only devotion, only sincere. We ravage the night, relentless, severe, but in each touch, a truth is so dear. Nachos and laughter, a convo, oh, y'all, it's these words, a convivial tease, flirting with joy, all at ease. Yet in the end, the boldness stays, each thrust a hymn, a lover's praise. Each while fears, vow and worn, torn away in the early room. In the early morning. Sorry, you guys. Alarming through the fire we ignite, it guides us to our tillows, shining bright. And howbeit, we rise, entwined in grace. I rest, I nestle in your embrace. With willpower, trust, and stubborn might, we kiss the stars, we kiss the night. All right. Now, part two is seduction's flame. In the dim night, you dare me closer. A demure smile hides illusions of fire with a fledgling boldness. Your hands start to guide like a tutelary flame burning with grace, not pride. I sense the exaggerating pulse between us, your touch and advancement, hypnotic and famous. Our equilibrium flutters on the edge of the light. A belligerent heat whispering into the night. You move with efficient purpose, no caution to spare. Lust grips us like a fire starter flaring in air. We entwine in the sheets as my fingers slide and trace, weaving through your skin, each touch a whispered embrace. Clout is shed like forgotten skin as I unbosom my need and let your touch within. We lie bare, all boundaries erased, our bodies nestle tight. The world is displaced. You grab, you caress, you ravish my soul with every.
My bad. I gotta restart. Because every week this bullshit. Oh boy. I'm getting my what you call together. Every week. How am I, bro? How am I, bro? Thank you, love. Hold on, my darling. Everybody had to come back. It's some type of bug shit that goes on every week. I don't know what it be. I don't know what it be. Hold on. How you don't got a key too? You supposed to have a key in here. Did you have to make a new page? Or you deactivated your page? What? Okay, under construction. Tag kicked all of us out, love. It kicked all of us. I was just messaging you just now. Back to the show, Anito. Welcome, 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 everybody that's here in the building. This is Bust the Word Poetry, Season 4, Episode 5. And we have our faces on the flyer, Miss Tierra Nicole and Mr. G Dash Jones. Right now, we got my Chloe Dunn. Okay, hold on, because my Dawn, we don't see you. So you got to come back. Excuse the technical difficulties. Tagged in my bot and his friends, they doing their thing that they do every Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, we're back at it. Look at something else.
Huh?
Everybody, sorry for the interruption. That wasn't me. That was tagged my bot and their friends. Yeah, that was my bot and his friends. Hi. So I don't know if you remember where you left off at, but that wasn't me. That was yeah.
No, you're okay.
You started that part 2, so you can start part 2 over.
Let me start from the beginning. It's kind of long. I could start in the middle.
Okay.
All right. You grab, you caress, you ravish my soul with every move. You hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Can't even see the shit now. All right. You claim me whole, a nudge, a push, a slow surge forward. Our passion ignites, setting love's bold standard. In a tower of desire, we make our claim without gaslighting, lies. We fuel the flame. Trigger warnings. Be damned. This is raw. This is real. With every stroke, every sear, you make me feel. I pin you down as you grind with will. Bodies entangled. Our hearts stay still. Through the noise of manipulation and past vow wounds, you are the catalyst that brings me in tune. We're no longer in withdrawal, no sense of absence. Our forthcoming love ignites in resonance. With a curl and a grip, you cling to my chest, and I make love to your every breath, no rest. Our habitual rhythm, howbeit fierce, moves with such grace it breaks through the years. In the nadir of night, we dare to soar. No need for words. We are something more. A revelation, an epiphany divine. With every thrust, every time, you're mine. I'll delve into you. No room left for fear. Just devotion, just a core. Forever be near. So let us cradle this moment tight as we flex our bodies into the night. For in our lusting flames, we find the way. No need for judgment in each other we stay. Part 3. Toolery fame. Yo, listen. In the dim night, newly bold, you move with caution, yes, fierce to hold a fledgling flame. You dare to creep, tantalizing touches, a promise to keep. No need for words, no gaslighting games, efficient strokes, no bedroom get claims. You exaggerate nothing, just pure intent, advancement, steady, bold, and bent. I lay with you, intertwined in bed, devotion, rising, all caution shed. Your hands, a catalyst, a fire starter. Ooh, guide me deeper, farther and smarter. You lift, spread, you pin me down. A gallant touch, no vile crown. Searing strokes, a caress divine. In this moment, you are mine. My body, your tower, your weary reprieve. Each thrust, each kiss helps me actually believe. We bob, Grind, press, then pause. A breath between this fierce applause. Tutelary hands teach me slow, a rhythm found in the ebbed and flow. You straddle me down, dare provoke each movement, deliberate, each stroke, bespoke. Hold on, y'all. People be nosy as fuck. Hold on. no, no clout to flaunt, no manipulative plea, just a generous touch of you on me. Finger slide, tug, trace, and hold, exploring the depths of stories untold. Boundaries blur, willpower sways, attachment issues fade in this blaze. You lift me up, an enemy, enema, enema freed. With every thrust, you plant this seed. Efficient as ever, you cradle and cup, as we soar, swirl, sear, and plump up, nuzzling close, no absence of fear. Every touch, every kiss is very sincere. Forthcoming passion, habitual lust. We entwine with grace as we must. No trigger warnings, no vows betrayal. Just love, pure and bold in the bed we've laid. In the nadir of night, we find our way. In this dance of pleasure, where we sway, we flex, we push, we dwell, we pull, filling the voids, making us whole. You unbosom your heart, no need to disguise, as we fuck, as we love, as we rise. With each curl, each stroke, each surge, we find a equilibrium on the edge of this urge. A final nudge, a soft sign plea, and the tangled passion, you're bound to me. Naturals forgotten, only you in my sight. I love, I lost, excuse me, I love, our lust burns through the night. The end.
Yes, my Beyonce. And before you go, y'all hit her with a fave. She'll let y'all know what she be got going on when y'all go to her live. Go see her sometime too. Shout out to my Beyonce, aka Chloe. That's what y'all could call her. Captain Ugly, Mr. Don't fucking run. And G Dash Jones, I see you back home, so you can request the box too. My husband Lou, I see you. Tierra, I see you too. So y'all just stay right there. Hold on, because which hello, sir. He in the kitchen cooking up something. Mm-hmm.
They cooking up enough. All right, I'm trying to keep up. Okay, I ain't got enough people in the kitchen the way they cooking. Okay, all right. I need a little help. I need a little help. Shit. Yeah, all these people and all these orders. I need y'all to calm down in the back. Okay, don't put no more orders in right now. The line on hold. Okay.
It's Captain Ugly. It's Mr. Sayosa here. Oh y'all been yeah. Oh my face is on the fly. You making a big. Yeah, just to let y'all know, all y'all nasty motherfuckers. Next week is spicy week, okay? Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all most definitely are doing a beautiful, beautiful job.
Absolutely.
I'm loving it so far. Let's keep it up. We had a mishap. We back. It ain't no slowing our groove. You know what I mean? You know the steps to it. So make sure y'all still hitting that box. Tap in, tap in, tap in, and stick around long enough that she can, tell the folks where to find you and what you got going on. You know what I mean?
Right.
You are important here too. All right. All right now.
I ain't selfish. I let the people know what you got going on. You got content. Let them know where to go, where to find you. Whether it's here or somewhere else, like Tierra Nicole, she ain't on tag.
Gotta find her somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
But G said, "What you cooking?"
Oh, right now we got the fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and little baby want fries, so we throwing fries in. Okay, look, listen. We cook by request. You might look up. It may be filet mignon with steak, barbecue ribs, baked potato. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no telling.
I want some of all that.
Yeah, you just gotta, and that's how I go. You just feed everybody what they like. Just feed everybody what they like.
That's a household. I see that. See, everybody happy. Shout out to everybody that's in the building now. This is What's the Word Poetry Season 4, Episode 5. All that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Dash. All that. Mm-hmm. Dash no. Who that blinking though?
Make sure y'all click in the box. Y'all hitting
All
the
right.
box.
Yeah.
Look like you ready.
Both my faces blinking right now. But Tierra, since you came upstairs already and I ain't seen him in a minute, I'm gonna let him go first. Okay, Tierra, just stay right there, baby. Just stay right there. Yes, Mister. He thinking. He thinking. Let's see what he thinking.
You're
Hello.
what's good with you? How you feeling?
Hi, T. Welcome home. Yeah, let me give you back your key. How you lost your key? What happened?
Because I don't switch phones. Like I didn't get in here. I don't even know what that mean. I just listen. Life was hard. Okay. I didn't. But I made it. I arrived.
You did, and I appreciate you. Yeah, let me go ahead and
and I did the homework.
Give you back. And he got homework.
Yes, I did the homework.
Mm.
I did. Well, okay, so I did half of it.
With the other half, we going.
You gonna see what I mean though? Like this is
right.
fine though. Like this is.
I take it you here. It's your presence for me.
So, hold on. Don't listen. Don't be making me tingle now. Not in public.
I mean, it's the truth. I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you believe it or not, that's all on you.
Hold up.
Yeah, that's
I'm
that.
in public. I am in.
That's that.
Sweating. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. See, listen. Did Tierra do the homework?
Tierra probably didn't do the homework.
Okay, because
the disclaimer is as the faces on the flyer. Y'all don't gotta do the homework. I like for y'all to do the homework, but Tierra probably didn't do the homework.
Next time I come up, I'm gonna do something no matter what off of whatever she say. I don't know what she gonna say next. I have an anticipation because she's like a hip hop human, but it could she sometimes she just be striking with power. Either way, my next time up will be in response to whatever she's saying, whatever it is.
All right, Tierra, you heard that, right? Y'all hear him?
Yo, she know how I do. I done been on lives. Listen, she listen. She fired. All right, so here's what we gonna do, right? All right, so I'm on my militant shit with this one. Now, this is when I say it's half done. The written part ends at "let me reflect." So y'all gotta flow with me. So, all right, I'm thinking. As a fledgling, I wasn't demure. I was more concerned with being efficient. In other words, I was always down to get down without concern that not being timid would be misconstrued as ignorance. I was far too contemptuous to fall for their assumptions. That I'm going to be an ergophobe or even worse, just a lazy ass nigga. I know. You know colonizers like to troll. Ain't nothing new. Erstwhile previous versions of them have been vile. I convinced myself giving energy to them isn't worthwhile. They'll do anything for clout. To clout. They'll find joy in the thought of striking me down. Oh, sometimes my pride can't hide, so I stare them down with a gallant soul. My heart show is cold because a heartwarming show will be seen as a challenge that deliquees the layers I use to protect. Let me reflect. In other words, they'll use their time to disrespect any time that they can get. So I didn't care if I had to poke out my chest. I'd rather do that than be captured by their net. And excuse me if I leave a few of them stuck around fluttering, feeling all upset. But I've been put in work. However, I won't be their workhorse for them to ride until I hit the sunset. This ain't no bullshit. I'm just being honest. See, they probably told the whole world that I could be bought and sold. And to be real, I wasn't comfortable with whatever price tag that they put on me as this instead of paying homage. See, I get it. Now, what they want me to do is spend all my time with my head turned, choosing to acknowledge being distracted from the work that I had to put in, but I did the knowledge. See, I'm ready for whatever it's going to take. Therefore, the bravery that they want to take from me is easy for them as long as I allow them to forsake. I know that this hits heavy as an earthquake. Excuse me, but I don't care about their Richter scale. But I do know if they allow me to be me, then I'm probably going to need bail. See, I don't ask for them to tell me if it's okay. Nah, that's just not real. So they can judge me however they will, but I'm going to do what I got to do to eat, and they ain't going to stop my next meal. Poem.
Hello. That's that. Y'all don't know what that is, but he know what that is. That's that flame. That's that flame. Mm-hmm.
And you see, the first half was the homework. You see, I did half the homework.
I heard you.
You know.
And the thing about it was, I see that it was the homework for this week's words, and you squeezed in some prior words too. So you must have just had them built up in your inbox, sitting and waiting on you. I heard that.
Listen, all I know is I gave the best. Giving you the best that I got. Okay, that's what Anita Baker told me to do.
Whatever you gave me, I take it. Thank you. I appreciate all of it. All
My
that.
pleasure.
No, I appreciate you because I know you're a busy man out here.
Yeah, but
You
see,
made time to send.
I made it for this. As promised 3 weeks ago. I made it for this.
You ain't gotta. Yeah, he kept his word. He did.
Yes, because G Dash keeps his word on what's the word. You heard? Holla. You don't know? I got extra bars, auxiliary lines. You heard me?
Appreciate you. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. It's my face on the flyer, Mr. G Dash Jones. Let them know where they can hold on before you run downstairs.
Yeah.
You know the spiel. Let them know what you got going on, but there's here over there.
So G Dash Jones, I do a show on Instagram called Hats Off. Shouts out to you, man, because you be rocking out with the people. You be learning stuff too. You be paying attention. I do interviews. I interview the game changers, the change makers, and get the keys from the gatekeepers. Tierra was on the show as well before. She's been on the show because they do Big Up Poetry. She tell you about what they do. Boom. But I got that going. So otherwise in person I do all types of stuff. I got shows and things. Just follow me, you'll see stuff.
No, take your time and use it correctly.
Man, you gotta be my parole officer in person. Okay, yes, listen, I do the art loop locally. You're gonna see me where I take whole art installations and I tie them all together using spoken word poetry. Also host different things, host a bunch of different shows and things, and so I'll start with that. I'll leave it at that. This weekend I got 2 different shows I'm hosting, so yeah.
Okay, you can go now. Just
I
go
appreciate
downstairs and have a seat. Don't disappear on me.
Okay, Jesus Christ, you used to be a dominatrix, huh? You just like to get the orders. All right, I'm gonna go.
I mean, I ain't into that, but anywho, Tierra, I see you. Yeah, now we can work something out. Tierra, like, look, she found some life for us, sure. She came, She said, yeah.
I had to go downstairs real quick and get some
Yeah,
lighting up in here so y'all can see my face.
We see the glow extra popping now. Yeah, we see
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
And all y'all downstairs, don't act like I gotta be scared to come upstairs. Y'all know y'all supposed to have homework in here, so request that box and come upstairs and share. Even if it's an old piece from here or an old piece from anywhere, if you want to share your piece, come upstairs. Don't be scared. It's not only for homework. Hello, sis. Welcome home. Creative South. Okay. We got our face on the flyer, Miss Tierra Nicole back in the box. Okay. And if y'all loving it here, let me get some flaming hearts in them comments. That's something. Y'all too quiet down there.
Yes. The more energy, the better. I love it. I'm here for it. And thank you so much for having me, Queen.
Thank you for having me. This is y'all house tonight. We here for y'all. Hi, my prophet.
I sure appreciate it. All right. So I know DJ said that he gonna respond to whatever I do. So let's see how he do with this one. So this is called If I Were a Tree. Every tree has its own unique biological makeup. It should be appreciated for the beauty that they bring. Yet, unfortunately, they also come with a dark history. Reason being, caught in the crosshairs of hatred and bigotry. So, if I were a tree, I would ask why. Why would you do this to me? I'm supposed to bear fruit, not bear witness to the oppressed getting beatings against their backsides. And how dare you use the trunk of my structure to keep their hands tied as genocide, crack, crack, which is the sound that it makes when the net snaps from the noose. Lifeless body withering away. What is this strange fruit? If I am to be a tree, then I've been misused because my flower should have been in full bloom. I am a tree, and I should be represented by my fertility, growth, and life. Yet I reek of so much death, and the blood, so much blood stains my bark. Why? Why must my roots be made up of fossilized bones that spread throughout the land? I don't understand. If I am a tree, then why couldn't I just be a base for a tree house or a swing? Or a hangout spot for kids to play hide and seek? If I were a tree, why couldn't I just be the foundation for birds to build nests for the hatchlings? That's maddening. I am a tree, and I should be known for my stems, roots, branches, and leaves, but I wish I had a mouth so I could speak on my grief, because I would tell you exactly what I think. How could something so precious be a part of something so tragic and saddening? The amount of cruelty that was being displayed back in those days is insurmountable, and the guilty should have been held accountable. So let me ask you this, if I may. If you were a tree, would you feel the same way? What's that piece?
Ooh, gee, and you know what's crazy? That man requested the box right after you said, if I was a tree.
Oh,
So
he
he's
was
ready for you already. That man is ready. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all have your little 2-second moment together. Hold on. These is my
Okay.
faces on the fly, y'all. Miss Tierra Nicole and G Dash Jones. They familiar with each other. They're not new here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, cause we done been on Lyrical Cipher a couple times. With the interview Tierra, fire poet, fire. See, I thought it was gonna be hard hip hop joints because she got like a whole book of hip hop joints ready to drop out. That's coming soon, right? But no, she gave me the 1800 slavery joint, right? Okay. I had to listen. I thought I was ready. That's what I get for trying to prepare for improv. I know better, so I'm gonna do it though.
You gonna stay upstairs while he do it, or you gonna go downstairs?
Oh, I wanna witness this on screen.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do this. All right. I'm thinking. It was a long walk to grab that switch, cause I had to think about it a little bit. I was trying to figure out what happened for it to get here. I don't really understand, but I know that I shake a little bit and I have a little internal fear because I know what's going to happen next the second that I grab it. See, that switch, I'm not sure quite what it been through before it got to me. I do assume that it was the limb that folks used to hang on for dear life. See, I know that this will also tan my hide in ways that my parents decide that they felt like that's the best way to discipline me. Beating me with the same thing that used to kill my ancestries. It's crazy how that can happen, right? Like all of a sudden, when I grab it and start to shake it, I can already hear it start to breaking. I'm mad at it snapping. Trying to figure out how did this happen? Like if I can grab it and it can break, then how come when it was around their neck for days, they wouldn't fall before they could pass away? All I hear is a name calling me as if I'm supposed to hurry. Come on, man. I'm walking over land that my ancestors was already previously buried. But the wild part about that is they didn't dig up the grave and allow that. All they did was use them as compost because they would die where they fell at. I know this is a beating that I'm already giving myself, so I'm supposed to not dwell at the fact that this is what's happening, but I don't even want to grab that. Maybe I shouldn't be stuck in this madness because this is a cycle. In other words, they just going to pass it. How? By beating me because they got beat, because they got beat, because they got beat. See, this happens generationally. This is how they learn how to get their swing right. Oh, okay. But they wasn't able to, make it through the night, so they don't care if now I flinch every once in a while and just a small amount of fright. I get it. No, maybe it's not that one. Let me see what this one's like. See, this one has just a few leaves. So maybe even though it's still the same tree that hung my uncle's auntie, it won't feel like it really has that type of history because it can still grow leaves past the point of those who met their demise quickly. Oh, maybe here's the answer. Maybe my great-great-grandfather was taught his best swing from Massa. Pass that down to my father because it's either you learn how to swing right or, well, you get hit left or don't bother expecting to have a next breath. See, this is how I understand what a tree was like because honestly, to me, I get it through the painful nights. Of course, you couldn't be the one that could be a child's swing. That's not what they use you for. It's you on this side where it's dark and not white. Yes, You in the middle of all the cotton fields. What you thought life was going to be like? I understand what you saying because you had deep roots in the foundation, but you ain't realize that they ain't give a fuck. They slap you with every bit of it the second that you start the praying. They ain't got no plan on delaying. Not this process. I'm supposed to be grateful that at least I'm just getting beaten. I ain't hanging from this bitch. Poem.
Mm, yeah. It's a rebuttal on your ass. Yeah. G Dash Jones,
What?
Sierra Nicole. Upstairs, they doing their things based on the flyer. Hold
Yes.
on. Hold on. Wait, we got. Hold on, we got one, two. Hold on. We about to have a. Hold on, I seen that.
Oh,
Hold on.
let's go.
No,
Kadesh, come back. I saw you. Yeah. Yeah. He said he
Lou, you
wanted.
gotta go
He
there.
said
Lou, you
tap
gotta
me in,
keep
coach.
You gotta go, Lou. You gotta keep with
He
this.
said tap me in, coach. He in.
You
Yeah.
gotta keep it up, bro.
It's
Hold
crazy.
on.
Hey,
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party over
Let's
here.
go.
Mm-hmm.
oh my, look, hold
Let's
on,
go.
Yeah. What's the word,
We
poetry?
done started some.
Season 5. Oh, hold on, I'm speaking too soon. Season 4, Episode 5. We're speaking it into existence, y'all, because y'all see what the vibe is.
Sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta talk it up. But yeah, I needed a second on that one. If I was a tree, that's Miss Tierra. Uh, wow. If you were the tree, I simply be the leaf. Fall during certain seasons, die into the earth, leave into the soul. See, I can tell you how life is beautiful, but death is exquisite. So even during all the pain and the passion and survival, while the fruit hung and swang from your tree, I was a leaves brushed and its painting strike each and every night. See, when I fall each season, we doing such with honor. For every fallen soldier that ever hung and swung from the nature of this tree that did not belong to a loose that should have been loose, but caught from our own roots. Isn't it crazy how death recreates life? As the leaves fall and the limbs break from the trees that they hang and they enrich the souls for new life to bloom, new trees with fruit that's ripe to eat, the ones that don't destroy. If you were a tree, I'd be the leaves. And that's all we're gonna do. I get my chicken on my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Catch him every Monday at the Poets Lounge, 10 p.m. Eastern. Don't be scared to go share over there. It's the same vibe that be over here. So catch him on Mondays, then come catch me on Wednesdays, and catch them with every day at any day of the week. Any day of the week. Keep Thursday. Let the people know where to find you. I am nobody's gatekeeper of anything. Share your content and let them know who the fuck you are, because you are somebody who has a message for everybody.
So
Kadesh, you got something, my honey?
I'm a cheat.
Mm.
I'm a cheat, but if I was a tree, my favorite thing would be the breeze. But I really don't think it's funny how these niggas come get all my honey and they never really be here. See, you had me hypnotized by the way you had me hypnotized by the sway in your eyes, back and forth in between my thighs, yeah. As I lay, they lie. You would rather just leave me lonely, water me up, soften me up, drop your seeds here. Keep me in the dark, it's a walk in the park. Oh, I get it. You're trying to plant a tree here. One you could climb, sit under, sip your wine, devour all of my fruit and swing from my vines, break that shit down, roll it up, turn it into a cloud. But when the fall comes, and the fall will come, and all the leaves have been rolled, you believe in neglecting needs and start eating from another tree. See, the cast ain't clear right now, but through your bullshit, I can see. So come. Come and take a seat under my tree where you sometimes and only sometimes need to be. Prepared for you is the fruits. The more bitter than sweet ones, the ones you produce. Now, you really think it's funny when I ask you for money, but instead you throw all the shade. See, I don't need no shade. I got plenty of that. I'm the mother of your son, and I adorn your son's rays. Now, you won't think it's funny if I invite you over for honey, but instead you get stung by all the bees. See, because I live by the enough rope theory. And that's when you give a motherfucker enough rope. And if you see him swinging, so be it. Keep it sweet. Just eat from another tree. Because you won't think it's funny if you get invited over for honey, but instead you get stung by all the bees. And every tree that you ever planted loses all its leaves, and you swing from the same tree that was meant to be me. All that honey is crazy. That's
Yeah.
bees.
I just want to say
Yo.
I love all y'all
And we
and the
love
pieces that y'all bring
you.
and the pieces that y'all bring to me. I appreciate every single one of thee. Thank you for being a part of what I'm trying to be in this world. I'm just trying to be a little bit of light in a world full of darkness, and y'all add a big spark to that shit. So thank you, thank
Mm.
you. That's that flame. That's that earth energy sister. That's that yeah. All y'all, that wind, that water, all the elements is in this building right now. And if
Well,
y'all know what the fuck we be bringing out here to this world, we are very powerful beings. So please use the power that you have to leave good things.
yeah, yeah. So I feel like, and you said all that deep stuff, and it's heavy. Like I'm going to embrace it, but I want you to thank me by using that as your prompt. That's your prompt now. Like, see, we freestyled it, right? She done wrote that amazing. Now that's your prompt. You gotta write. If you was a tree, if it's a blessed sin was a tree, now that's your prompt now, because you done had three of us get in on that, okay? And you ain't touch it. How we on your platform? All of us this aka, okay?
Well, all right. So I bid you a deal. I'll write something to it, but I can't. I'm not a off the top of just like that. I talk like that, but I can't just
Yeah,
flow
okay.
like that.
No, that's fine. Get your pen on.
So,
Get your. Mm-mm. But
but I got y'all.
you can even do it in cursive if you want. You can do it in
I
cursive.
I'm gonna do it in the taps of these buttons on this phone.
There you go.
Okay.
You bing bing bing
I
with
love
it.
that
Bing
shit.
bing big thumb energy. You
That's
heard
a
me?
fact. Right. We working on it. But I'll share something. I love being affectionate. But I've come to learn that in this life that you doesn't get everywhere. It doesn't get you every hold on. I love being affectionate. But I've come to learn that in this life at times it doesn't get you anywhere. We tend to unknowingly sign contracts that leave us with no knowledge of where we may end up at because we don't hearken, which is fatuous when you realize that's why they made that old saying that a hard head makes a sore fast. A truism that is also not only funny, but a factual one and noetic at the same time. Because, like the other old saying goes, no one is promised tomorrow, and yesterday you can't get back. That's why it's best to move on good virtue. Anything done in the dark will always come to the light. The profundity of it simple is still, but supposed to do what it's supposed to do. Hold on, because this light is fucking with my eye. I can't tell which direction it's coming from because I can't see the screen clear. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Y'all making me nervous. Dang.
We on your platform. You been half
I
hour.
know. I know, but I feel like I'm on the spot and the light that's coming from it's this one, I think. Yeah, I think it was that one. Hold on.
And you was snapping, by the way.
Take time with me, y'all. Take time.
Good. I want you. You was killing it
Yeah.
though. I don't want you to think that you wasn't killing that. Using
You be
big words.
gassing me, G. You be gassing me. I appreciate you.
I don't. It was big words. I had to look up half of what you said.
I love being affectionate, but I've come to learn that in this life, sometimes it doesn't get you anywhere. We tend to unknowingly sign contracts that leave us with no knowledge of what we may end up at because we don't hearken, which is fatuous when you come to realize that they made the old saying that a hard head makes us all fast. A truism that is indeed a fact, but it's still funny and noetic at the same time. Because, like the other old saying goes, there ain't no promises of tomorrow. and yesterday you can't get back. That's why it's best to move on good virtue. Anything done in the dark will always come to light. The profundity of it is simple, but it still gets supposed to get the message through that it's supposed to. Sometimes it be feeling like it's a prediction if you really listen, because honestly, when you don't, it definitely will leave you left with a lesson to be learned. Because people talk a lot of shit about nothing. We call them bullshitters in the hood, but by the books, they may be referred to as asiliosis. So I say this: when somebody's trying to teach you something, give you something, or even just share something, let's try to not be inconsiderate.
Mm. Woo. You know too many words to ever cuss somebody out. Like you could cuss somebody out without cursing, because you know all like you be knowing the words, girl.
I told y'all I get these words in my emails every morning, word of the day. Okay, so those be the homework words. I keep them, I let them build up in my emails, and I strategically go through them. And okay, do I want to use this word this week? I be letting them pile up, and I go through them, and I choose. Because I'm a Taurus, so I'm always efficient. Even when I know I need to rest, I don't let the clout or the strike of the spirit of laziness. Hold on. I'm a Taurus, so I'm always efficient. Even when I know I need to rest, I don't let it clout or strike the spirit of laziness in me too much to the point where I'm not still being productive, because I need my shit to be on point. I don't dare to challenge myself to just deliquis, melt away type shit. Never had europhobia because I go hard for what I want, and you can't get there without it. So fear of work has never been anything that I've gone through. Even when I'm being fledgling, because of before being a pro at anything, you must first be a beginning, and applying erstwhile experience to help you progress is recommended. Oh yeah, that one meant former, before I forget. Because again, I'm a Taurus, and one of our most known traits is being contamuous, promiscuous with our stubborn asses. We can sometimes just block our own growth, which is quite vile to oneself, very evil to the subconscious when knowing that you're capable of being gallant. So always be brave and take chances on exploring all your talents. So don't run from, but stand firm in the face of fears, you're blocked because when you've blocked out all the disruptions, you'll soon see that there's everything can be cleared. I need to work on that because I just did that today. I just did that today.
That's the homework though. So I see where you
That
was at.
yeah, that was the homework.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
That
You
was
had a
fire,
whole that was,
Queen.
that was a message. Mm.
Hi, my D.
Hi,
That was fire.
Hi.
how y'all doing?
Oh, she bringing
Doing
homework
good.
though.
Yeah, drop off my homework.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna get back to the regular program. I'm gonna need my faces to go downstairs. Okay. But
Yeah.
don't go nowhere, just go downstairs.
I'll be around.
Mm-hmm. Don't make me have to come look for you. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. This is What's the Word Poetry, Season 4, Episode 5. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I appreciate all of y'all and y'all pieces and the homework y'all sharing. And my face is on the fire. That's who just was in the box. Miss Tierra Nicole and Mr. D Dash Jones. Shout out Half Heart. Hello. Yeah. The erotic in the building, y'all. Next
Hi.
big face on the flyer. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So my homework is Home of the Brave.
Oh.
He said he was coming to the spot and that he was coming in hot, so he requested I just have on my t-shirt and panties. This man, he's not the least bit modest, but I promise he strikes up a flame that tames my heart to melt away. As we fucked 4 times on Sunday, 3 times on Monday, skip Tuesday, nights Wednesday, and this nigga's stubborn. He just want to be starting something because
that a lot.
Here's the thing. I only come on here on Wednesdays.
I mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Literally, I only come on Wednesdays. Thank you, Tawak, for coming back. Thank you. Yeah, the video man is here. The video man is here. And I have my phone recording too. But yeah, you see they on some shit. It's nuts. Like, but I'm gonna have you go back downstairs real quick, half heart, because Dear Ryder was doing her piece when they ended the live. So don't
I got you. I
disappear.
got you.
But
I'm
yeah,
here
I'm
for
gonna
now.
let you
I'm
slide right there.
chilling.
I appreciate you.
Yep, yep.
That's the thing. I didn't even do karaoke. You know what? I didn't do karaoke on Friday, but I did do a game. I ended up doing a game night on Friday. We was here for like 2 hours. And no. It's literally when I tell you it's Wednesday only, it's Wednesday. Wednesday is the good energy. I mean, karaoke is too, but you get what I'm saying. They only wanting to get the good messages out. They be on some other shit. But anywho, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Once again, this is What's the Word Poetry, Season 4, Episode 5. And we had Miss Dear Roddick in the box. Come back upstairs, sis, because it's on you still. We ain't gonna let that dampen our mood. We only been here for an hour, so you know, we back. We back at it. Video man is in the building. Welcome back, Makadesh. Round 3. Poetry. Yeah. Welcome back. Are you frozen? I think they're your face is frozen. Godly. You cute though. But you cute. Just like this. Tag y'all, bro. Yo. It's just man. We here though. We pushing. Shout out to all the good energy. It's too much good energy in here. That's why they're trying to get rid of us. I see you now, my dude.
Okay.
There's too much good energy in here. Shout out to that good energy. Hello.
All right. So the piece is Home of the Brave. He said he was coming to the spot and that he was coming in hot, so he requested I just have on my t-shirt and panties. This man, he's not the least bit modest, but I promise he strikes up a flame that tames my heart to melt away as we fucked 4 times on Sunday, 3 times on Monday, skip Tuesday nights, Wednesday, and this nigga's stubborn. He just want to be starting something because he says fucking is productive. But anywho, who's keeping track of that? I turned my back when he entered the spot and I dropped my panties, ready to challenge with this evil Knievel Vin Diesel brother. We attacked each other, getting covered and smothered up as we fucked and prodded each other's bodies as if on unknown territories, exploring newfound areas as he buried that dick in my clit like it was the land of the free and home of the brave.
Boy, D be taking them pieces and you be, man. That's why I love when y'all come in here because y'all take them words and y'all literally do whatever it is y'all do with them. Everybody got their own fucking message that they make with those words, and I love it because y'all all come so differently with it. Welcome back home, love. My dude back in the house, y'all. Round three. Y'all back here with me. Yeah, they did it again. I was telling them that it's too much good energy in here, so they said, My sis, creative soul. I was about to go her poetic soul. Who is poetic soul? Who is that? But creative soul. Somebody on here named poetic something. Uh-huh. But my face on the flyer back upstairs, y'all.
Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome back, love. Poetic soul.
Thank
Is
you,
that my
thank you. Tag can't handle all this great energy. That's why they trying
right?
to shut
Like,
it down.
but we back though.
We
We
back
is
like we never
back.
left.
Mm-hmm. Face on the flyer is here. Did G come back? I ain't see him come back upstairs yet. I don't know if he came back. I don't know. Mm-mm.
I didn't see him either.
Hold on. I'm calling him right now. Right now. Come back. All right.
That was a fire round too. That I was not
Right.
expecting that, but that was just like
Shout out to
organic
Video Man. He here
energy.
tonight. Shout out to Video Man. Thank you.
Yes, that was so fire.
Mm. See, y'all made me
Definitely gotta
nervous
make
too.
that pop.
Y'all made
We
me
made you
nervous.
nervous, Queen.
Yeah, y'all made me nervous.
No, we don't want that.
But in good spirits, though. In good spirits.
In good
That just,
spirits.
that just reminds me that I need to work on my pieces. That's why when today's Wednesday, I'll be everywhere else. I'll be at my husband's house on Mondays, but I was tired this week, so I ain't get to go practice over there. But that's
Mm-hmm.
all right. We getting it together. We working on it. Good energy.
Yes. Good energy. That's what we here for.
Absolutely. Now don't let me hold you up no more. I'm gonna be quiet now.
All right. Let's see. So this next piece that I'm gonna do is called Love's Embrace. And I wrote this for my kings.
I love love.
Hey King, this poem is for you. And I just want to let you know that your mental health matters too. So I know you hurt just like we do. And you matter to me. So let me give you some love and affection because you are my destiny. So let me cater to you. Because this is my time to acknowledge you. Because you've always treated me like a queen. So let me show you that I could treat you like a king just as easily. I respect you. And I don't need no instructions manual to find a manual. And I'll never try to handle you. I'll just be there for you whenever you're feeling down because heavy is the head that wears the crown. So rest your weary head on my chest. It's okay to cry now. Because a little kid you never did. Lay your head on my bosom and let my shirt soak up those tears that you've been holding back for years. You are safe here. So give yourself some grace. Whenever you're feeling even just a moment of defeat, it's okay, sweetheart. Weeping does not make you weak. And being vulnerable doesn't make you any less of a man. It just shows that you're a human and you're out here doing the best that you can. And I thank God for you, my king. Because just like that Money Long song, you were made for me. And in your time of need, I'll never push you away. Because the closer I get to you, the more the thought of losing you fades. So rest, my dear. Allow yourself to become comfortable. Let me be your safe place. Share your deepest, darkest fears with me because whatever is said here will remain in a safe space and you don't have to brace yourself or hold back. Just set your heart free. Let me put your mind at ease. You are home now, my king. And I know society may treat you like a pariah, but just know when it comes to me, it is you who I desire. And even though you may feel looked down upon or feared, you are appreciated here. And if you're stressed, depressed, or just wanting a sense of relief, it's okay to be tired here. So just relax and release. You don't have to be strong 24/7 just to appease. Let me be the goddess to calm your raging seas. I see God in you. Even you feel like the walls are about to cave and you're close to losing all faith, please don't do nothing permanent just to ease the pain. And I know it's easier said than done, yet despite all the L's that you've taken, look at all the battles you've won. In my eyes, you're still a champion. And I'm so glad that you're here, even though I know you're at your wits' end, so I'm begging you, don't do nothing you can't come back from. Let me hold you and kiss those tears from your face. And even though some may say that this saying is a little cliche, I'm going to say it anyway. It's okay not to be okay. Just be yourself with me as we share this love's embrace.
Hmm. I love love. Sometimes I just
Thank
feel like they don't love me. Golly. Whew. Thank you for sharing that piece.
you.
Sierra
Welcome.
Nicole, y'all, based on the flyer. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. Hmm.
Definitely.
All
I'm a
right.
hop downstairs.
All right, Mr. Half Heart. I see you. I'm gonna let you come upstairs because you've been missing for about 2 weeks. And G, I see you too. Mr. Half Heart. Okay, hold on. Put a button at. And there you go. God look for a second.
What up?
Right. Welcome back. Hi.
How you doing?
I'm well.
Good,
Oh,
good.
that was damn.
Hmm?
I heard that. All of it. Crack, crack.
Yeah, muscle tension. Gotta love it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but chiropractor, see, yeah, I learned how to do it.
I see.
I
Welcome
did some
back.
of the homework technically, so yeah.
Okay, let's see what you got. Let's hear what you got.
I think it's like 2 weeks ago. It's 6 words. I did 2 different homeworks in one poem, and then someone challenged me to 3 extra words, and I was like, okay, cool.
It's fine. You here now.
All right.
Appreciate you.
You a boomer clock, but I'm the American motherfucker. Funding D to the populace, popping up with gifts like I'm a generous. My generosity has made a lot of disconnects. People think to give something means to be enriching in someone's life, but I give out ass whoopings. I give out 10-cent advice for the low, low price of 5 easy payments of 2 cents. If you need a few minutes to get a handle on your life, I heard they have therapy and therapists that will listen to you whining, bitch. My mind writes the stitch. Like Wade, I made the beat that Kim get, so come within 6 foot and I hit you with both fists. Contact infections. You don't like what I dished, and I bring dishonor to your family with disinfects. I distract your mental from the pitfall assemblies I use to ensnare you in these poems. I'm inconsiderate when it comes to sharing the meaning behind what I'm speaking. My only virtue is a love for words. I had a attraction to the crowd of onlookers who love words like I do, but I think they were in love with the performance, not the context. Looking back on yesterday's actions, I'm not hurting over the words of the past, just moving forward with reckless abandon. The assassination of socialists in higher positions, call it a sin or call it homework. But when I get into a sticky situation, I tend to bury words in the pit, stirring brains like spaghetti. You find him, my cauldron at Camp Crystal Lake. You are looking real, camp counselor. I'm looking real Friday the 13th. My metaphors like machetes, axes, and sleeping bags, using every word to disfigure your council of poets standing at the top. You think you have the high ground now, Anakin. But your skills is superfluous, and my skills is edged into every line. You can try again when I decide it's time to remind people why they call me D to the third power. Why I raise half heart and reverse any Spartan kicks you thought had landed on me. Oh, my bad. This was supposed to be me showing my generosity. Peace.
I love it. Now, before you disperse, let people know where to find you before you go.
I am Half Heart D3P. As you can see down here, I'm on Tagged, and I'm also on Instagram as the same name. And if you're ever interested in watching me live stream video games, I also live stream on YouTube as a gaming channel. I just got back into it because Sparking Zero hit, and the kid, I'm not gonna lie, the child in me is here. It wants all smoke.
I heard what you said.
Have
Hello,
a good one.
Jamila. All right, my G. Back on you, my face on the flyer. My that, my that. My heat.
You're
Mm-hmm.
oh man, got the big smile too. I'm here for it. I enjoy that smile right there. So I was inspired. I was inspired by the last two poets, right? I don't. What was Half Heart's poet? What was the joint's name? What was the name of that poem? I wish I knew.
Half Heart, what's the name of your poem?
Yes,
Did
it's
you name
here. I
it?
want to name me a poem too. That felt good as a black man pouring into a nigga. like that. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take both of those and kind of go into a place. Love's embrace. Oh, okay. Half heart. What was yours? Because this is about to be fun now. I'm about to dance a little bit. I feel like it was called generous or generosity because this is what it gave me. Oh, TO85. That remind me of the old calculator. Now I feel old because y'all don't know about the calculator, the TO85. Y'all don't remember that. We used to play drug wars on that back in my day. But anyway, listen.
No judgment. No judgment. That just means you're grown and adult. That means you got some time and some history on you.
That's right. I put work in.
To scroll through.
Put work in them calculator streets. Okay. Outside getting it done. All right. T-085. All right. Interesting. Let's play this game. All right. Oh, because I do math and to get these phones. Oh, wait, that was right. That is the calculator you're talking about. Oh, that's fire. All right, even better. All right. I'm thinking. Like, I see love's embrace, but I'm not quite comfortable when it holds me. See, anybody who knows me knows that it doesn't get close enough to touch, because if you get close enough to touch, then all of a sudden I'll assume that you're close enough to scold me. See, I don't know why I'm supposed to be comfortable with the level of vulnerability. Last one that got close to me, I assumed they was trying to be killing me, and therefore they met their demise quickly. I didn't mean to end them that way. But sometimes, well, I got to understand that you come in peace to understand that we'll be okay. See, I don't always assume that everybody in the room is here for me. A lot of times I find that those who see me when I have too many smiles inside are looking at me like food. Now I don't mean to be rude, but I got my utensils ready to use. You heard? See, I just want to know. I get it. You want to know the softer side of me. You want me to know that it's okay to rely on you, rest my head on your pillows, all those Tonys. I get it. It feels so good when he's saying it's and a verse. But see, first, I start to think about if I get too sidetracked because I get too lax with my head resting in your lap when they come in and clap. I can't do that. Sorry. Okay. I keep one eye open, or at least the thing strapped. See, I can't allow y'all to act like I'm not well protected. See, I know what it's like to be neglected. And you hate that I always got an armor up, but the last time I put it down, well, that's when they struck and I had to strike back. And now all of a sudden everybody like, why you always gotta act like that? Okay, listen, I'd rather learn a lesson than show you my defense mechanism, because that means that I'm causing major wreckage. And I get it. It's hard out there in this world for a black man, so you're supposed to be my peace. And a lot of times you are, but because I have too many scars, I tend to flash back at all those times that I wasn't able to release. You just want me to be able to be me without fear of retribution or repercussions. But there's a side of me that loves to binge on revenge, so all of a sudden, I just be like, fuck them. I know. The math don't seem like it's math, and like it's just not adding up. Like, why'd I add you into my life if I couldn't seem to give the strife up? I couldn't subtract all of that. I got a cold heart, and that frigid part doesn't allow it to just pump regularly. Now I got a murmur in that. It's just how it acts. So I'm sorry if I'm assuming anybody who comes into a room thinks about how they can cause me impending doom. But I promise you that if they tried to test you, see, the same angry part of me that you don't want to always be will allow them to be chopped into two. See, that's how I can be protective too. That's how I might just be protecting you. Maybe I'm just going to do this for us. Maybe I'll learn to relax after they can give it up. But for now, I know the math, and that calculator ain't adding up. Poem.
You just do that so smooth. So I got a question, wait, because I don't think I've asked this question. How long you been doing this?
On purpose, 3 years. 2-3 years. Not knowing, 6 years, 5-6 years. because I would just go to open mics. So I used to rap when I was young, right? And then when I started getting into poetry, like 5, 6 years ago, I would go to open mics, and I would go to open mics, and I'd be like, oh, okay, give me a word, or I play with improv, but I would just like playing with it. I didn't take it seriously. I just was just trying to flex a muscle, and then pandemic came, got laid off, wrote a book, giving you a quick version, and I was like, oh, how do I market this book? I gotta go outside with this poetry. Cool. And then it became a thing for people. Like, wait, you can say, give me a word. I'm like, yes, like this is what I do. Like, it's not that serious. And then it became serious when people, yeah. And then it did. It became, I had to take it seriously. And then I started working on it. So like I started giving myself missions and storytelling and throwing the word to the end. And I started to really kind of create a world. So yeah.
No, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. You got the platform, yeah. We pulling up. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
I got the platform, but it's you doing it.
Listen, I'm in your house, okay? Okay. Say
Your
what you
house
want.
tonight. It's y'all house tonight. I'm just another on here onlooker.
You keep saying the good things, and I get it. You gotta watch you, because you do that. All right. Listen, I'm glad I'm here. I go by G Dash Jones because you're gonna yell at me if I don't tell you where I'm at. Listen, you can find me. I be on Instagram. I be on the book. You heard me? I do shows. I listen. I do promotions. I do all types of things. I tell people what's going on. At some point, I think I'm gonna have you and Lou on my show together. I feel like that's a dope conversation for what y'all do. Yeah. At some point, I think I'm gonna have you on. You and I think that's a good, because of the platform that y'all give to poets is fire. So that's why I'm gonna give you your flowers when I can give you your flowers, because you are providing a platform for poets to poet. You heard me?
Aw, it's okay.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, when you ain't out here on this app, I feel it too. I feel it too.
Well, no, you don't. You got a whole subscription or something, don't you? You probably don't.
No, I don't. Not no
Oh,
more. No, I don't.
okay. She said,
I be here on Wednesdays. These people don't see me outside of Wednesday.
oh, that's why they be kicking you out. That's why they be mad.
Right, right. And because all this good energy, because they like that negative. They like that. Anywho, fuck all that.
Yeah.
We back here for the third time. We here.
I feel. Never mind. I got a joke, and I'm not gonna tell it because it's funny.
Go
But
ahead, say it.
you sure? I
Yeah.
feel like the first time. Okay, let's make it about this. When I say, you can understand what I'm saying, but play it how you want. The first time a nigga got up in your box, he was like, "That's that."
Mhm.
That. Boy, that.
Well,
That.
know yourself.
No comment, huh?
I mean, it goes around. We know what it is. That's that flight. That's that flyer.
Mm,
That's that flyer.
yes.
That's that Leo.
You need full-fledged napkins and stuff. Towels. They got towel. If I got towel, be towel. That need towel.
He is. Y'all, and you too. That's why I'm so glad that you said thank you again.
Yo,
You
cause
heard
you
what
put,
he said? You heard what he said, Lou? That he want us on his flyer one of these days. Thursday,
yeah,
8:30 PTM. PTM.
getting you there is gonna be easier than getting Lou there.
I know because he an hour behind.
Getting you, it's just
And
because
he
he
busy.
Lou and he Lou.
Right,
Lou be
right.
Louing. Like
That's all right. The same way I get on y'all next, I get on his too.
yeah, yeah, cause yeah. All right, I'm gonna drop down. Whoop, see, my phone ready to drop.
Okay.
Mm. Until it's time to come back up. That's it.
Okay. Mhm. I don't see nobody blinking. I don't think. Yeah, nobody blinking. Anybody else want to share anything? Yeah, no. Okay, hold on. Who that? Oh, it's my husband. It's my husband. He over there got French fries. He ain't offer me none. I'm hungry too. Nicole, Miss Tierra, Nicole right there too.
I'm always feeding my best. Don't do that.
I mean, okay.
I got you. They on the way.
I need to go get me a bottle of water. Matter of fact, hold on real quick.
You do.
Hold on.
Yeah. Um, this part of the show is brought to you by Hydrate Your Body, Hydrate Your Spirit, Hydrate Your Soul. All right. You need it. You need it. And you need it. I mean, I don't even know why you questioning it. Go drink some fucking water. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Damn, I'm just out here wilding. You know what I'm saying? pH balance all off and shit. And then y'all want to do grown folks things with folks. Who raised y'all? You know what? I'm gonna chill. This ain't got nothing to do with me. This ain't got nothing to do with me right now. I'm trying to hold the spot like the spot need to be held. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is your thirsty asses need some water. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Got ads in the live. You getting ads all goddamn day at this point. I ain't showing my girl enough love. You getting ads all day at this point. You know what I'm saying? Highline bling. The tag is not playing with y'all tonight. That's hey, you ain't gonna swipe. So you ain't gonna give me $1.99.
Who you bigging your big words at? Who using your big? Who that?
You ain't gonna give me
Who
99
that?
cents. You know what I'm saying?
That's so between.
You
Is
know.
that my? Hold on. How my hustle? How my laugh? Thank you, baby, for my flowers. He another one. He do music too, y'all.
Pull up the bouncer. What up, no?
Don't be drive.
Yay, don't be dry. Don't give me that fake hey like you fuck with me. If you fuck with me, show me that you fuck with me. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it.
My G, my motherfucking flip. That's my G. Been tapped in for. He always tell everybody, my OG sin got me streaming. Aww.
Let me go through all your is there a pause?
Yeah, I always tell that story. Hold on, Tiara trying to come back upstairs. You did something while I was gone?
I was just talking shit to everybody and telling them, hey, and they know what we here for and what we on. I'm saying, hey, baby bumper. I'm saying, just not in the camera. Stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low, stay low. Behind the head, behind the head. There you go. There you go. You're doing good. Yeah. We'll just, telling everybody, you know what I mean, we was in a brief intermission with an ad during their ads, just in case they ain't get enough ads. I was letting everybody know they need to drink their water.
Yes,
Hydrate. Hydrate your spirit, all right? Get some water
Yeah.
in your system. Don't be out here throwing people pHs off and shit. Fuck is wrong with
I
you?
know, right? They don't be like the water.
Hey, listen, trust me. Hey, brother, just listen. One day, just test it out. Do a gallon in one day and just see how you feel about it. All right? See how your body feel, and then talk to me later, okay? Just try.
Nicole, you ready? Nicole, go
Hydrate. Don't be dry. In the words of
Go
G.
down. Go
I'm out.
downstairs.
I'm out.
Go downstairs. Go.
A little
Excuse
intermission.
y'all. He forgot that we had homework. Okay, we had homework and we had company. Okay, I might hustle. Welcome everybody that's in the building. Who's been here? Who's been now just getting here? You are tuned into What's the Word Poetry, Season 4, Episode 5. We got our face on the flyer, Miss Tierra Nicole in the box. We also had Mr. G Jones. Two motherfucking dope ass word wizards that be over here doing what it is that they do. We all here to hear what they got going on. And if you are downstairs and you like to share something as well, don't be scared to request the box. Everybody is welcome. Required only thing here is water and respect, good energy, and just keep it going. So we got our face in the fire back in the box ready to share something else. Nico, Tierra. Yeah,
Thank you, Queen.
thank
All
you.
right, since I gave y'all part one to this, this is Hip Hop Poetic Soul part two.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all already heard part one to this poem. So this is part two, like Jay-Z and Beyonce. So like Ice Cube mentioned the NWA. I got something to say. I'm about to channel my inner DMX because y'all gonna bring out the dog in me. And T gonna give it to you, no barking. Because I ain't gonna lie. Life has been a bumpy road from the start. So I've been felt like I was a rough rider for a long time. And it damn near tore me apart. So Lord, give me a sign. Because y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. So let me breathe and get some fresh air. Because Eminem said, lose yourself, and I ain't trying to go there. I damn near do anything to remain at peace. So, like Mary J. Blige, I put that on everything. See, I had a spiritual breakthrough when they tried to have me in the locks down in this bitch. So, I had to dip once I started to set my boundaries. And like Nate Dogg and Warren G, I had to regulate what and who I would let around my energy. See, I used to feel confined, and the walls were closing in on me. Because, man, this thing called life hasn't always been easy, but I had to beat my way out of that box like Dougie C. I was trying to keep it fresh. But who the hell can maintain with all the pressure of life just weighing heavy, D, which caused my head to be all mixed up. And my thought process was damn near backwards like them clothes and crisscross. So when I came to a crossroads, I was at a total loss, and I was about to Joey crack. Yet I had to get on my Big Sean shit and bounce back. And it wasn't no cakewalk. I had to work my ass off to get to this point. I'm talking down to the needy beating bone. Ain't no thugging it out. Yeah, like the Temptations, I was ready to shout, and I wanted to scream like Janet and Michael, cause I was tired of not progressing, so I had to break the cycle. I had to put in hard work and dedication for this elevation. Fuck a dollar in a dream. I invested in me, and just to sum it all up, doing what makes you happy is what it's all about. Cause life is too short, so bitch, I made it out. Cause see, this was my moment for life, like Drake and Nicki, and I'm trying to be a legend in this game like Tupac and Biggie. And I'm not out here trying to break your neck like Busta Rhymes said, but I guarantee you my bars will turn some heads. My art gonna speak for itself, and I don't need the money or the power. I just want the respect. But I know in order to get it, I gotta earn that shit. So damn those thoughts I was having of wanting my life to end. I had to ante up and start thinking of a master plan to rock him. And once I did, I found my purpose. And it was like I got one more chance at life. And I'll never take it for granted. Because this is the happiest I ever been. So much so, I can do a little dance. On God, this community is like my Wu-Tang clan, but without the cream. I finally experienced true joy, and that's all I need. So the person that I used to be just felt like it was all a dream. And that's that piece.
Mm, man, how long your pieces be long to take before you finish writing them?
Oh, so my mind, it works crazy. Sometimes I could write something like that. Other times I had to come back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever, just as long as it just comes natural to me. So yeah, it my mind worked both ways.
I feel that. Okay, here, Mr. Hart. Okay, so here's the thing, right? You gonna keep getting them ads, right? The little trick to it, I ain't advising it, but this is the only way. Spend $1.99. Just $1.90 for that. $1.99. I think that's what it is. $1.99. Only $1.99 will keep you from receiving any ads and disruptions.
You're
Hey, hey,
It's
hey.
right, exactly. So see, just saying.
mm-hmm.
I understand. No pressure at all. I'm just letting you know. That's the only way to avoid it. Or to get in the box. But you can only get in the box if you're gonna share.
See, Nora,
You know here, Jim.
Uh-oh.
Dash,
Can
we
he?
can't
Can
dash. Oh, he got a call. He must be on the Android. They could do that.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
he done got a. I'm getting a headache. Hold on, y'all. Let these
Gotta let that hair down.
15 seconds. Huh, 15 seconds. This is tag. Mm-mm. 15 seconds. All right,
I'm
DJ.
enjoying this, Queen.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Yes.
there it is. That thing kicked me out and put me in ad purgatory myself. It was like, hold up, wait, hold on.
Oh, I thought you answered a phone call or something.
Nah, it was like, since y'all talking about ads, hold on, go ahead and give you one, my guy. And I was like, okay, you straight, no doubt. I hold that. I hold that. Okay, I wasn't, you know. We'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. Okay. Oh. Mm. See, but see, now you gave me my hip hop, right? And by the way, again, they don't understand. So I tell people, see, Tierra got a whole book of those hip hop joints coming. Like that ain't. That's the sample joint. That's like the light joint, right? She got a couple of them. Okay, like she kept it R&B with that. That means she like you. She being, you know what I'm
So
saying?
she
She trying to be
keeping it
dainty.
light.
She trying to be dainty. Oh,
We ain't gotta do none of that. This ain't none of that.
because she got a couple that's just like straight rap. But that was the R&B joint. So I'm gonna do a thing, right? And that normally I'm only doing because I know T, right?
It does not
And,
pay us. No, it pays them. It pays
so,
them for you not to have to pay me to see me. I don't get. I mean, unless you gift me, you can pay.
yeah,
Yeah, you can
you
gift
beat.
me.
Now they're gonna keep that $1.99, brother. Don't worry about that.
But then,
But
yeah,
you beat. That's just the
you
game.
could probably explain better than me. I mean, you could buy, I guess, a few diamonds to gift me, but it still goes back to tag.
Yeah, no, that's what that is. But because I'm here with T, right? I'm gonna keep coming with the improv when she come with the joints. Because I'd have left by now, or at least dropped down. I might have just been watching right now. But see, we here, we
Want her to
cook.
stay upstairs?
Huh? No, well, hold
So
up, wait a minute. I didn't know what we signed up for. Wait, what am I signing up?
okay, you want her to go downstairs or you want to stay upstairs? Because
No, she can
last
stay
time y'all
upstairs.
want to.
That don't matter. Whatever she want to do. Whatever she want to do. But I'm gonna
I
do
stay
this
upstairs.
with that one. I'm gonna do this with that one in mind. So y'all take that in. Sim, what's your favorite song? Ooh, got a question. Random question.
Where I want to be.
By Donnell? Oh, that's funny. Okay, all right. Listen, somebody got dumped to that song before by me. That happened. Okay, I remember that song was great, boy. Listen.
I mean, I did love that song once upon a time, but then I really figured out what it really like. It's a thing.
It's a phenomenal song. I love the song.
It
What? I
is.
hit it with that little sweet goodbye.
I see y'all blinking.
I don't want to hurt you, baby. Anyway, all right. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking, I'm thinking, who raised you niggas? Like, I probably should be asking myself that because honestly, I'm from the age where I was raised by niggas. When I say I was raised by niggas, it was something about what it was doing to me. I was raised independently. It started off by a little bit of Rakim speaking to me. Maybe it felt like the essence of my mother when it was spoken by Stevie, my Cherie. Listen, this is how I learned how to adore. This is how I learned what amour was meant to be. At the same time, I felt like either an uncle of mine had to be Jay-Z when he told me that they won't doubt me reasonably, but he said you got to keep 22 tools on you and be ready to fire off immediately. I get it. See, the way that they was meeting and greeting me, they said that the brolic side had to be, a little bit like beans. You dig me? Nah. I could feel it in the air that I can't have time to allow myself to be scared. Even if my mind is playing tricks on me, I can't allow myself to be haunted by the scar faces that have seen me. See, I could ask who raised you niggas, but I know who raised me. It was the same side of a broken home that made me decide that it's okay to be single as long as I'm alone and I can still have inside honing on the part of me that's MJB. Ooh, time on my hands. Since who been away? Fuck it. I'm raised in the same days, raised by the same ways that it felt like if you won't do, well, you know how it felt when Pac went away. It felt like my pop went away. Like at least if they gonna serve that type of time, then I'm okay with it, and I'm not even gonna lose my mind. You want to know who first taught me how to treat a woman? Snoop Dogg. Now it sounds like I'm out of my mind. I get it. Yeah, see, took me way too long to see where I wanted to be because I understood that. Well, you know what's up. Hey, listen. That's way before the patch in the left eye. I learned that the patch on her eye was how I could protect myself because I was gonna go in half the time when I was already high. Okay, that's how it was supposed to be, right? Oh, we're Styles P because the style that's with me taught me how to roll up perfectly because I get high, I get high. Okay, see, that's when I knew that Even my destruction was going to have an Eve. So even if love was blind, I have to be prepared to see, because it can take over too aggressively. And when it will, I got to have a squad with me that can scream Rough Riders, just so that those dogs can bark with me. Get at me. Oh, see, some would and some wouldn't. See, before they could retire and say things like "you gonna suck it or not," personally, my confessions came from fire. Therefore, I wasn't gonna allow it to stop. I wasn't gonna allow it to feel shocked. I could ask, who raised you niggas? And you would tell me that it was probably the essence of Jodeci, because it started before you were born, when they said words like, "so you're having my baby." Well, it may feel so good, but truthfully, I mean, will it be good for me? Hopefully. Let me knock on wood and hope this message is understood. I just don't need this time to stand still, because I know that I learned love from playing around, rolling down the Drew Hill. These are the times that we all wish for, but hopefully they won't be the time that we all ignore. See, this is just the music that set the tone. This is how I learned the sound of my score. See, I had a lot of things, but I didn't have the car, the clothes, or the keys to the range. Therefore, I was living with a jagged edge, and people didn't understand that, so they thought that it wouldn't cut the same. Damn it, who's to blame? It's a sick, sad shame. I don't ask you to clarify me, because I don't know if I start back at one, if it's going to be right. I mean, I learned this as a kid, as a bastard. Like the kids of Brian hold up, that ain't right. I'm like, how does this moment choose to take flight? They seem to act like this can't be life. I seem to act like I don't care if it's wrong or right. They told me that I would just be another nigga, so my thoughts had to fly faster than a twister. Do you want to ride in the backseat? I learned what a caddy could be, because possibly that's how I knew how to not just be lost as just another mockery. Oh, my daddy was a trick. See, but you don't know nothing about that shit. See, I'm trying to help you understand what this is meant, because she could make him say, if she such a hold up. I don't think y'all hearing this. Okay. See, that's just how it felt, because my soul just has no limit. I didn't know if they gave me the best that they got, if I would receive it the best way that they could give it. See, I was a music soul child that grew up to know that my best friend could have been you. The girl next door was going to do what she was going to do. Excuse me, but far and few come through like Jill Scott, but I've been taking long walks with her too. This is just the truth. See, I just need you to listen. I was lost in so much Baduism that I couldn't figure out how to roll up and smoke up Madisms, but I sparked them both at the same time, hopefully knowing that if they forgive mine, then this is who raised me to be the hip hop and R&B that I'm living. Oh.
I love it. Y'all so dope. My face is on the fly, y'all. G, Dash,
Yes,
Joe,
I love the fact that we're beating off
Sierra,
humanity.
Nicole. Absolutely.
Listen, she might.
And don't think that this was like something that just was. I planned this. I wanted both y'all at the same time.
Oh, this was you, right?
I was just hoping that I could get both of y'all at the same time.
You produced this one. This was a well-produced episode, huh?
Yeah. I be knowing what I be doing, what I be trying to do, what I be doing it. Hi, my saucy. Welcome home. Oh, we got some blanking. Hold on, cause Mr. Half Heart is blinking, and Kadesh, you was blinking too. Where you went? So I'm gonna let them come upstairs right quick. Mr. Half Heart been waiting. So
Okay.
go sit on the couch. Mm-hmm. All right, Mr. Half Heart. Hi, Saucy. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to break my fingers back up because my hand done started going to sleep. So I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
What happened? Oh.
I was saying I'm gonna mute myself because I'm doing this. My hand is falling asleep. So
Gotcha. So because they was doing music related things, I just felt like I needed to do this one real quick. Let me see. Nostalgia is best described in foods that will most of my closest memories be. I remember the taste of tuna before I could ever taste fish without getting sick. It's the taste of tuna sandwich the aunt used to make me in the mornings when I would spend the night over her house, or the taste of the baked beans on my 6th birthday where I said my first cuss word. Oh, I like these beans, but I can't eat so many of them, they'll make my ass fat. It's the strange acquired taste of hugs inside of a barrel that tasted like summer was here. The popsicles that the ice cream truck used to bring. The Danny Phantom ones was always a favorite if it wasn't fireworks there. It's the taste of those horrible school lunches that I scoffed down without a second guess. Why? Because no one liked them barbecue mystery meat ribs we had every Thursday. But my nostalgia comes with It comes with food. Included from Bob Evans to Big Boys to Denny's, where I got my first nickname. Denzel loved Denny's, so that's what we called me. It's the spaghetti and lasagna Pops would always make when I got good grades, or my report cards, or the cabbage that was made me like eating some vegetables. I remember early memories of me and my brother arguing over who would get the last plate of grandma's baked beans, or the rewards of burgers each time we did our chores. Nostalgia is the taste of food. Anytime I was 10 and younger, but getting older, living on my own, food didn't quite hit the same. Went from taste to sounds, and my senses impressed with mainstream radio, with the side of R&B on 92.3. Alicia Keys was collard greens. Missy was the overseas and green beans. John Legend was the corn on the cob. Had me imagining love before I was old enough to know what that box on the left meant. From the first time I was introduced to lyrics, from Rap with Hobson, I hopped in and thought I could spit the most illest of rhymes and sounded like the world's biggest poser, which in truth I was. Tried to double dutch without knowing anything about the culture, had to cultivate my skills, taste the flavors of the generations past, so I sat and studied artists such as Eminem, Royce, Lil Wayne, while mixing cereal, cinnamon toast with Lucky Charms. Nostalgia is that one song where I can't remember the exact lyrics, but that chorus was a banger. It's the dances, hitting the Superman. You a jerk, I know. The roof is on fire and spaceships I'm banking, baking powder instead of baking soda, banking on being different. Yes, I'm different. Pulled up with my pencil missing. Replaced it with them 25 cents bag of Cheetos, flaming hot. Had to make sure I make mines off the 50 cent. Nostalgia is making up my own words to songs that I heard 1,000 times. Chances to be 21 forever with pop rock, snack wraps, and soul food to tie me down to my nostalgic roots. Most of my memories are tied in with music and food. Everything else is clean plates and shortages and headphone cords. Encore was a classic that everyone thought sucked, but I can quote 3 a.m. with a poem I did at 4 a.m. This a nighttime creeping, but sweet's funny how my nostalgia is fleeting. Memories that stick with me till the curtain close. Am I wrong for what I believe? Believing I will rock the nation, bohemian raspberry Kool-Aids, but I only knew it as queen. Looking for king-size snacks inside Target, cringy F memories of high school musical songs you can't get out of your head. Once they pop on randomly on a PA speaker, I still can't dance. But I know how to say bye-bye. While chugging Rocket Ride, Fago got me avoiding bad directions, but these bubbles got me jumping in with Corbin Blue. But these bubbles got me jumping in with Corbin Blue. Can't read my poker face. Can't beat my poker face. Staying away from bad romances, remembering, thinking of what it would be like to be 21. Now I gotta wake up and make money. Pump.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I ain't mean to be on mute. I'm over here.
All good.
I appreciate you.
I had to one time because they brought up all the music related stuff, and I'm like, nostalgia.
And you did it. So I'm gonna be putting you as a face on the flyer too. Just let me know when you available for Wednesday.
For Wednesday. Next week I do poetry in the park. So week after next.
Okay.
All right, sounds good to me. I'm still listening. I'm gonna drop back down into the void.
Yeah, cause it's 10:51, y'all, and we gonna have to close it out soon. Cause I gotta let Video Man go. Y'all know we do a Wednesday 2-hour run. And let me make sure ain't nobody blinking. You know, I would love to hang around, but yeah, I ain't trying to hold him up. And it's been an amazing show. And my arm is going through some little, I don't know right there. But yeah, y'all already know they've been hating on the good energy and vibes that's been in here. So exactly. When you request the ad, when you request the box, that blocks out all the ads. You ain't gotta worry about no. Absolutely, I was. Always are. And I thank you. Everybody who been here, came late, came on time, brought some company with you. I'm gonna just let y'all know my energy for the night was low. It started off low, but y'all popped up here and y'all shifted it. So thank you. Shout out to Louis, the poet god, my poetry husband. Catch him every Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to Kadesh, my poetry slushy. Shout out to my faces on the fire, Miss Tierra Nicole, G Dash Jones. Shout out to all of y'all. All of y'all are very dope. And again, thank y'all for the messages that y'all bring to my stream because y'all already know I just be trying to give out good energy. That's all. I like to give out the energy I want to receive and thank y'all for your contribution to it. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Thank y'all so much. This has been What's the Word Poetry, Season 4, Episode 5. And just for everybody who's still in the brow, who in the cloud, watching, if y'all can hear me, next week is Season 4, Episode 6. And that is the spicy week. So it's going to be nasty. Okay, just stay tuned for the words. If y'all feel any words that y'all want to recommend, y'all can feel free to send them to me on Instagram. I got some words already ready, but you know, I've been trying to be proactive. But if y'all got any words that y'all want to suggest, send them my way. And if you're interested in being a face on the flyer, also message me on Instagram. Also, everybody is welcome. The only requirements in my lab is order and respect. And I'm gonna keep my prompt that I gotta do. If I was a tree, I got you. Thank you for the challenge. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna do it. So later, y'all. Tawag, can you hear me? Tawag, you hear me? Video man. Video man. I don't know if the video man can hear me, y'all. I don't know. I'm in the live. I might be back, but right now, yeah, we over for the night. Wrong way.